Punchinello messing with V is bad for business all around. But that's not all. There is this guy, Boris Time, used to pull jobs for me. He's the captain of the cargo ship Charon. Now the bastard turncoat has gone over to the other side, Punchinello's. The ship's loaded with high-res hardware, guns, my business. If Punchinello gets hold of that cargo, he's won and I have lost. And you'll have your work cut out for you. If you want to get to Punchinello, you will need heavy-duty persuaders. I am just the man to get them for you. Change the ship back under my flag, maybe pop 2 in the Traitor Dime's head while you're at it. You'll get enough guns to start the apocalypse. You in or out?
Let's get this show on the road. Vladimir was one of those old-time bad guys with honor and morals, which made him almost one of the good guys. None of us was a saint. The Brooklyn riverfront was a maze of rusty containers, sharp-boned cranes looming up from the snowstorm. On a night like this, you couldn't help but think of the dark army of dead men sleeping with the fishes, cement shoes in line. No Minotaur lurked in this labyrinth, but somewhere out there, on the clanking deck of his cargo freighter, the skipper of the Chiron was waiting, like the ferryman of the river Styx.
Both of them beat to a pulp.
That's this one. Hi, rookie. Here to lurk. OMG, can draw. Thank you. Yeah, I figured as much. There's some parkour here. Oh yeah. I did see that you guys were all hanging out in the VC there, so I was like, very understood if you all just kind of lurk. Whoa, that was a big loading bit there. Oh, thanks, game. Game literally told me he was there because it locked onto him so hard. There we go. Not that I think I actually need to get up here, but just cost myself a bunch of damage. That's all right. Do silly things. Offer you can't refuse. Oh, it's chugging a little bit here and there. This is definitely more, just a bigger section. Like, I know obviously that the console versions of these games had to come out later, because, I mean, I haven't, like, I don't think, obviously, again, 5th gen consoles would have been able to handle this. And Remedy, small studio, had to, I imagine, just focus on a PC release because it's probably all they could do. And it was, I mean, the PS2 was out, I believe, by the time this came out, but the original Xbox was, wouldn't be up for another 4 months. Because that came out, you know, in November of the same year. And then it took time for Rockstar or whoever to do the console ports in 2002. Not exactly sure when in 2002 they came out, but where in the hell am I going here? I gotta move that, maybe? It's looking that way. But what I was, like, the point I'm trying to get at, and it's because I'm not a dev, not an engine, or I don't, you know what it's like to code an engine for a video game. Rod Max? Yeah, no. That's kind of funny. But, like, it's hard to know when exactly is it the engine itself that can't handle things going on, or when is it the hardware that's just struggling? Because I have a hard time feeling like, especially on the original Xbox, there's also the question of optimization, of course. Like, I just imagine with the kind of chugging that's going on here, I feel like it's probably more either a thing of optimization or just the engine itself. I mean, you can also just say a question of the engine being optimized, right? I just feel the chugging here is probably not as much of a hardware thing as it is just software or the game engine struggling. Well, I mean, he opened the way for me, so. This does make me wonder if the PC version is as kind of segmented as this game is, in terms of how often you get these cuts. Good question Snow could ask or answer for me. Just gotta, if he gets here or I. Aha. That's not what I meant to do. Of course you're just gonna let me walk off. I can't be too upset. Can you hit him? Thank you. Oh, what I was curious about was, so like a lot of these areas are broken into, like separate sections. You know, we get the loading screens a lot here and there. And I was curious if the PC version is like that as well, or if it is more just like one big level. I should use wheel blocks when parking. Oh, that's clever. I think that's your freaking hint. I think I remember saying it's being a bit more spaced out, but I think there still were segments. Might be wrong though. Been a long time since I played. Yeah, I don't blame you. I like that subtle way to, like, yeah, here's what you need to do. Again, small things like that I really appreciate. Making me use my brains, aware of my surroundings. You know, like one of the like modern kind of video game trends that's been around for a while now.
I doubted the letter was a receipt.
Hold on, let this play out first.
Rico Muerto had come to town to do more than just sort out family troubles. Exhibits number 1, 2, and 3. Briefcase of money, a sniper rifle, and an envelope with one word neatly printed on a folded piece of expensive paper.
Mayor.
It didn't sound like a mafia contract at all. It was too cold and too to the point.